Good morning. I wanted to start doing more videos and more how-to and upcycling videos because, you know, a life of a reseller is sometimes you find shoes like this that, or you are given them, and they're like, you know, why throw them away, right? Even though they're peeling, there's got to be some way to fix it. So I watched a video that says that you could gold leaf this stuff. So that's what I'm going to try and do and see what happens. So first off, I got to get all this peeling off. I know you guys don't want to watch that, so I'm going to do that. Sorry about all of this. My shelving broke the other day, and I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get new shelves or what I'm going to do, but I think I figured that out. But I'll tell you what, don't buy metal plastic shelves from Amazon. So you can see it's already it's easy to peel away. It just takes a finger. All I really want to do is, because I don't want this rough texture that you can see that's right there as much, I want as much of the pleather left as possible. So I got my supplies because I ordered them off of Poshmark. So this is what I'm going to use. You can see I haven't even opened it yet. So let's get started. Okay, so I ended up changing which ones I grabbed because I got a set of 3 on Poshmark with Posh Credit. See, there's the one I was showing. And then here's the other one. So they're all 3 the same thing. It's just I got this. It's like she gave me a really good deal, so I bought all 3 of them. So this is what we're first going to do. And then this goes over the top of it. So it like water seals it. So we're going to cover the shoes with this, and then I got the gold leafing in my Amazon, my good little hair. It was on sale for like $2. So here's my gold leafing. So, and I did put a bag over just because I didn't want the mess. So I'm going to take the first one and kind of brush off any excess, you know. I'm going to end up using the same brush for, like you can see there's dirt and stuff in here. So I'm just kind of cleaning them up a little bit more, so that way we can get the adhesive to stick on them. So, okay, I'll be back. Now you can see I'm just kind of over-coating this, putting some coat on it, and that's it. I got my hand in it to kind of keep the shape a little bit. This is like super hard without a tower, but hey, we'll get it. I'm just kind of making sure that I have it nice and thick. And I'm going to go ahead and do this and then come back and show you guys when it's all one shoe's all covered. Okay, you can see that stuff is starting to stick to it like hair. Sorry, probably out of camera while I'm doing that. But this is like real life, not an edited. So you can see where it's starting to dry and where it's still, I just placed it. So we're going to give it a couple more minutes. This shiny part right here, I can already start. So I'm going to start there and kind of work my way around and see what happens. Let's see. Okay, it's starting to look pretty good. So what I first did was I took the brush, which I don't recommend that. Taking the brush, first I recommend you taking your finger and kind of patting the gold leafing down, kind of like what I'm doing now. Now I'm just taking like extra pieces and kind of filling in where it kind of cracked at, like you can see. And it's just because it didn't come out because of the way I did it. I did it with the brush first, which I don't recommend you going over with the brush first. I recommend you doing your finger first. But that's why we tested on these ones. We got these for free. I wanted to do boots, but I wanted to test it. And you know what? It's actually kind of looking kind of cool with the cracking of the black through it. So, all right, we still have the rest of the shoe to do. So here's more of the shoe. So honestly, yeah, I recommend you taking it. I can't really hold this. And rubbing your finger down first. And that makes it more smoother. That way you can get into the cracks that you want to. Then everything that's kind of left over, I just kind of, sorry, I know, kind of out of camera there. I just kind of pull it and go, okay, you know, because you can come back over and fix anything that you need to. Like right there, I need to fix. But I'm just going to go through and keep going. Okay, first shoe done. This side definitely looks better than this side because of the way I did it. I'm wondering what happens if I put another coat and I do another gold leafing. Let's see. Okay, so doing a second layer, you can see right here is where I start kind of doing a second layer. The only place that's gonna stick is where it's not already got the gold flaking to it. So other than that, it's gonna come off. So I had some spots. So I'm gonna let this one dry and we're gonna work on the other one. I'm gonna do the other one just a tad bit different and see if that helps it a little bit. So we're gonna start here and we're gonna do it by sections instead of the whole thing. Okay, so you can see I just did right here. I haven't done down here or up here. It's just right here, this really hard detailing. So I'm gonna do that one first and then we're gonna do the rest of the shoe, but we're gonna do this first. And the reason why I picked these shoes, in case you're wondering, because you're like, oh my gosh, those look so hard to do, is because I got them for free and they were already, I'm gonna say it, janky to begin with. So I didn't really care if I messed it up. So that's why I kind of picked this one as the first one to do. So you can see I got gold leafing stuck to my fingers. Now, I wanted to do a boot, but I really like the boots and I know they're gonna find a new home and I didn't want them to get trashed. So I figured why not try on this first. And see, you can see when you touch with the brush, it totally pulls the gold leafing with it instead of it staying. And I don't know why it's doing that. So, all right, hold on. Okay, so now what I'm trying, because of all this little detailing that I got here, I'm trying to break it into more little pieces, and instead of just going right with my finger, I'm kind of using the adhesive, the like butcher paper that comes in between the sheets to see if maybe I can get it to kind of form better than what I was on the other one. So far it kind of looks like it's working a lot better. So, all right, here we go. We're gonna pull the excess. Everything that's not hopefully glued down, everything else will be stuck, hopefully. So far, so good. So far, so good. And yeah, it's different because of these grooves. Hey, at least I can say when I do a project, I go all out. I don't pick easy stuff. I pick the harder stuff to do. I'm like, let's see if this will actually work. Don't know if it's gonna work, but hey, we're gonna do it the hardest way possible, on the hardest pair of shoes possible, instead of it being all flat. And when you see the other boots, you'll be like, oh, okay, because they're pretty wild too. I don't pick anything easy to upcycle, that's for sure. And the reason why I like upcycling is because nobody else is gonna have a pair of shoes like this. Nobody. So you're gonna be able to buy a pair of shoes that no one else is gonna have. Now, would anyone else in their right mind do something like this? Who knows? I just like being different. And I know I can't be the only other person on the planet that likes to be different. So, alright. It's actually looking pretty good. I mean, there's a couple spots, like, okay, I just got a bunch right there. But the cool thing is, I could literally just put a little bit of glue right there. Let it sit for a second. I know I'm trying to do this in the camera, and so I can see it. You can put a little bit of glue right there, and then just put some gold leafing right there. So hold on, I gotta open this. I don't want to spill it. I've seen tons of videos where people spill their stuff, and I don't want to be that one. I want to be that one that goes, oh no, I just spilled my whole bottle. So that's kind of why I'm really taking my time. I have a fan just in case it's stunk, but I don't really smell it. I think the fan is more hindering what I'm trying to do, but I feel like if you let it sit longer is a better idea. Okay, now we're gonna do the toe. Okay, one thing I've already learned about this brand is, see how it's all milky white? If you try and go and stick it when it's milky white, it's not going to stick. You have to wait until you get like that dried look, like right here, and then it starts getting sticky, and that's what you want. So don't do it when it's still milky like that, or like this side. That's why I did the whole thing this time. You want it sticky. So sticky is good. So if your finger starts sticking to it, that's what you want. See on the white, it's not sticky and there's white coming off. So that's what you got to do. I have to wait for it to dry. Right here needs to dry. Right here needs to dry. So I'm going to come back to this one. It's all sticky on my fingers. And then we're going to do it again. Okay, here is my second one. The front looks horrible. The sides look awesome. Look at how pretty those look on the side. So here is my takeaway from this. First of all, don't do anything with any kind of design like this because that sucks. Second of all, let it dry until it's sticky. And then it's so much easier, and then you don't get as much on your hands either. And third of all, don't have a fan going. And fourth, make sure you're ready to make a mess, because even though I have this bag, look, I have gold leaving all over my floor. So yeah.